Hi guys, and welcome back to these really simple drawing videos. Hopefully, if you've watched the first four videos, you will now be able to kind of start to imagine how you can create very simple heads. And today is all about putting those all together. So in our first video, we talked about basic heads. We draw that middle line and then draw a nose somewhere on that middle line to sort of dictate where the head is in regards to that nose. And then the second video was about drawing the ear line across that middle line to suggest, the eye line across that middle line to suggest where you would place the eyes. Number three was the middle line, eye line, and then the additional ear line, again, so you know where to position the ear. And then finally, we started to attach these kind of blocks to our head to create things like jaws, and extensions to the head to kind of create a more, I suppose, more believable, lifelike head. So to start off, if we were to summarize what we've learned so far, and we were to put this into practice, we want to take all of those four videos and put them together into practice. So let's start by drawing a quick circle. Oop, doesn't like that. Why don't you like that? Okay. That's fine. Sorry. Drawing a quick circle like that. And then you want to draw that middle line. Draw a middle line. And then you're going to draw that eye line. And then you're going to draw an ear line. Okay. So where the eye line and the middle line crossover, you want to start to create those blocks that will kind of block out the nose or any sort of extensions to the face you want, possibly a nice jawline. And then where that eye line and ear line intersect, you want to draw an ear. Be careful about the ears. If you draw them too big, then it makes the initial circle, the cranium, a bit too small. I've drawn quite a big ear here. Let's go for a slightly smaller ear. The thing about ears that you need to remember is proportionally the ear will be roughly around the same height as the start of your nose to the bottom of the top of your lip or the bottom of your nose. So the way I do it is if you get your thumb and pointy finger and you put it at the top and bottom of your ear and you roll it across, you kind of get this, you get the feeling, or you can kind of get a sense of how big the ear is in proportion to the face. And then what I might do here is just to kind of accentuate the fact that this character is looking up. I'm going to just draw a neck like that. We haven't really talked about necks. I might make just a slight sort of indication of where the eyes might go. The really nice thing about drawing these eye lines is that if you've done the curvature properly, which actually I'm not entirely sure I have here, but if you do it properly and then you place these your eyes along the eye line, even though there's a kind of curvature to it, it'll kind of make it feel naturally kind of in proportion or in the right place. I might draw a little bit of an extension for the cheeks here. Remember when I said, like, if you create it more angular, it tends to suggest like an older man. And I'm going to create just a little mouth here like that, right? Okay, what else can we do? We could even think about putting in the hairline here. Maybe we want to, maybe they've got quite big hair, this character. Okay, coming down here. So even with just this here, we have a very quick suggestion of a head. Actually, keep that in. And what you can do now simply is I'm going to create another layer just so I can show the effect. Get my black pencil and whatever lines you are happy with. And this might change. You kind of remember you're just using this as a kind of a rough guide. You want to start to construct you want to start to construct that figure using these blue lines that you've made here as a guide. This should be quite simple. I don't like the sizing of that. Go in a little bit more. So obviously I'm doing these quite quickly. You obviously want to take your time, make them as nice as possible. So we're using those middle lines, eye lines and ear lines and that block treatment to create a more realistic and believable face or figure, face even. Sorry, drawing and talking at the same time is not always the easiest thing to do. Yeah, so if you follow those simple guidelines, you can start to create more sophisticated heads. I've got another example here of something I did earlier. Here we go. Again, same treatment. You've got the middle line, eye line, ear line, and then you've got those extensions to that that can create a kind of more developed head. I've also gone ahead and added a little bit of color to this. And then I've done another one as well, same process. You've got that middle line, eye line and ear line. Then there's quite an exaggerated jawline there. I've added some hair. Then I've drawn over it with my black pencil. And then I've added in some color. And we have this at the end as well. So what I'd like you to do now, guys, very simply, is to put together those 4 things we learned in the first 4 videos and just try and create a nice series of heads. And as per usual, if you have any questions and you are a Ravensbourne student, please feel free to get in touch. Good luck and enjoy yourself. Bye now.